Further information is now surfaced, showing before local tycoon Tagwirei was expelled from a ZANU-PF Central Committee meeting in Harare last week on Thursday. There was a fierce tug of war between the party Secretary General Obet Mpofu and the Legal Affairs Secretary Patrick Chinamasa over his co-option process, inside sources say. Sana mnamashoko aiwa netsamba dzakubuda panguva ino ichionekwa kunze aiwa panguva ino Tagwirei panguva ino pakamushatira ndobva subscribe like on the bell like tipinda ona mubuda nyika mchinzi. The issue was discussed first in party structure leading to the Politburo Central Committee and National Consultative Assembly meetings last week, where it was supposed to be finalized with the circulars flying back and forth, they said. The political drama started in March when the ZANU-PF Harare Provincial Chairperson Gudus Masimurembwa and his Provincial Coordinating Committee, a wrong structure, recommended Tagwirei to be co-opted into the Central Committee. Tagwirei currently resides in the upmarket borough of Harare, but in a different administrative district as the late Central Committee member that he is seeking to replace, which is unconstitutional, unlawful, and unprocedural. The news also explained in detail that issue. Mashingo had also tried to do the same, saying Tagwirei has roots in Gutu district in province. The two provinces, Harare and Mashingo, were vying to rope in Tagwirei to their structures for his money and influence, not political capital. A senior ZANU-PF official told the newshouse that Mpofu, who is effectively number 5 in the party hierarchy, or a pecking order below the presidium, that is President Mnangagwa, Vice President Constantino Chiwenga and Kembo Mohadi, and Chair Opamuchenguri Kashiri, first issued his circular on 5 June. But 25 days later, Chinamasa, who was supporting Tagwirei, fought back and withdrew it on 30 June, sending his own to the provincial leadership. Mpofu supports Chiwenga in the ongoing ZANU-PF succession battle between Mnangagwa and his powerful deputy. Tagwirei has emerged as a dark horse, rattling Chiwenga, but the businessman Mogu denies he has presidential ambitions. Officials say Chinamasa's calculated political maneuver to rescue Tagwirei was a serious subversion of authority, as Mpofu is more senior to him by virtue of their offices and the liberation struggle credentials, which matter in the ruling party. At that point, Chinamasa acted like that because Mnangagwa still supported Tagwirei's co-option through that process. Chiwenga then stopped them in their tracks, although they are plotting a fight back, with Mnangagwa changing tack to avoid a major public showdown with his deputy over that at the 2030 succession agenda battle. In reaction to Chinamasa Mpofu recent his circular just before the crucial meetings last week, and they roped in Chiwenga, who ejected Tagwirei from the Central Committee on Thursday last week. Chiwenga flexed his political muscle to turn the tables in the Central Committee, the party's decision-making board in between Congress before more than 300 members in the meeting. Chinamasa was one of the party officials instructed by Chiwenga, together with Mpofu, National Committee Machacha, and Security Secretary Laf Mumatuke, to confrontationally remove Tagwirei from the meeting. In the Politburo last week on Wednesday, it had appeared Tagwirei's co-option had been approved by consensus. However, the following day, Chiwenga intervened and stopped it. On Friday last week, at the National Consultative Assembly, Mnangagwa, after a meeting with Chiwenga, denounced Swigananda, a reference to tenderpreneurs and dealers, including Tagwirei, leaving party officials and members dismayed and confused. Ndo mashoko aripo panguva ino vanhu panguva ino nemaevents akaitika last week in 3 days. Aiwa, all the plans angaitikwa nezvangazvirongwa muZANU-PF zvakaita upside down, and the worst part of it ndekuti mutungamiri wenyika akabva vaita slogan yekuti pasine zvigananda. Ngotidzai mafunguro enyu moti kudii pamusoro pechitiko ichi. Nakomai section medu mafunguro enyu, musama subscribe or like, hit on the bell icon.